So again, welcome friends to this new video. I'll be showing how to create a corporate KIF ID. I had shown you videos on retail KIF ID. I hope we know the difference between a retail and a corporate. Retail is for individuals and corporate is for entities like private limited, public limited, LLPs, partnerships, right? Proprietorships. So how to create a corporate KIF ID that we shall be creating in CRM solutions of the Finacle, right? So this system is more of mouse friendly. So let's see how it goes on. So let me log in with the user ID of Maker. This is the ID allotted to me. Password, case sensitive. Oh, now you can either press enter on the keyboard or just click on login here. System is slightly slow. So let's see. Now solutions, you have this I signed in with SSO login. SSO means single sign on login. With single ID and single password, I can access all these four solutions here. CRM, change credentials for changing of password, FinCore, I'll be doing all the work besides KIF ID and FinCore, all the account opening, transactions, RTGS, NEFT, drafts, everything is FinCore except KIF creation and edit creation of KIF is done in CRM only. SVS is for signature verification system. So I'll log in into CRM here, click on the CRM. System asks me, are you sure you want to change the solution? I say yes. So this screen appears on your screen. This is for menu options here. This is log on button, as you know. Log out tab, you can click on this. This is the user ID that I'm working on. Now left hand side you can see 360-degree view. This is for getting all the assets and liabilities of the customers and their balances and their whatever they have paid to the bank, what are they are earning from the bank will be reflected there. 360-degree value, all the accounts connected with the same KIF ID, and every customer is supposed or mandatorily to maintain only one KIF ID in a bank. He cannot have more than one KIF ID in a bank, and that will be captured while creating a new KIF ID while doing the dedupe process here, right? So let's go into it. KIF corporate, I'll click on this. Then new entity, right? Entity is like a tray here. New entity, then corporate customer here. QD is quick data entry, wherein we fill in very few but very vital and essential informations just to create an account opening and KIF ID immediately for the any exigencies or emergencies. Generally we go with the customer here. So I'll be opening account of a proprietor first, then I'll be showing you how to open an account for partnership. We can add as many KIF IDs as you want. So I'll be sharing it accordingly, right? So corporate name, let's see what is the name of his corporate is. Let's say Jai Bharat, right? Short name Jai. Now all these fields marked with asterisks are mandatory, but KIF ID, since we are in the process of creating a KIF ID, although it is marked red asterisk, we will not be able to write anything here. I'll just try and show you. It's not taking anything here when I'm pressing any number here, right? The relationship start date, since the server is last day and had taken place on 26 July 2018, right? So this date has to be prior to that relationship start date. Otherwise it will create a problem. Otherwise normally you will be putting today's date itself on the day KIF is being created in the CRM system. So let's say 15th of September 2017 here. Please ensure this, right? Otherwise in practice in the branches it will be the date on which this KIF ID is being created, right? Assigned proprietary. So let's make it a normal priority. Then corporate segment, click on this searcher. It is like a friend in need. It is a friend indeed. You don't have to remember anything. Don't have to put any category here value. Just submit and choose any of these. Let's say silver. Okay. Then we get this legal entity type. Drop down. There are lot many banks, HUF, JLG, Joint Liability Group, partnership firms, private limited company, proprietary, public limited, trust, self-help group. So all these are available here. I'll be choosing you proprietary as a proprietorship account here, right? Sub-segment. I had chosen silver as segments. So sub-segment, individual, private companies and partnerships. So I'll choose with individual here, right? Okay. Principal place of operation. This is generally the country wherever you're working in. Just type IN in the first block, click anywhere else, and India has come. Had it been the city, it would have given a wrong entry here. So I'm putting a country here. Business type, phone number. First block is for country code. You can write any number here. In reality, you will be writing the exact number contact details provided by the customer here. Business type. What type of business is he doing? Don't have to pull up here. It's like your searcher here. Submit. So you get this retail trading, wholesale trading, manufacturing, consultancy services, financial services, mining, others, real estate. I'll just choose, let's say retail trading. Double left click on this. This automatically gets selected here. Notes you can write, it's a new entity, write anything. It is mandatory, so you cannot leave it blank even though it may not don't have much to write down. Just write something, new proprietor, a new business, new relationship, anything. Registration number, what is his registration number, right? So let's say any registration number by the tax authorities. Incorporation date, it has to be prior to relationship start date. The 15th, let's say 12th of September 2017 here, right? In actuality, you'll be saying when that entity was, your proprietorship was incorporated. Like in a company's account, certificate of incorporation will give you the date when that entity was incorporated by the ROC, Registrar of Companies here, right? Region, Mumbai. I'll just click on search of friend in need as a friend indeed. Click on submit here. Mumbai. Double left click on that. It's automatically gets selected here. So sole ID is the relationship created by so and so. That is my custody relationship type. Let's see what is it. New, not merger, but new. Sector. Which sector does it belong to? Searcher. Friend in need is a friend indeed. Submit here. You get this banking, finance, industries, commodities. So I'll be choosing retail traders, commodities here. Double left click on that. Tax ID, right? Any tax ID was that provided to him. GST, anything. Subsector here. All these fields are mandatory here. So automatically just come. Let's see. So it is others, engineering, whatever work he is doing it. Let's say drop down. Let's see whatever is there. In case if it is not available in the list, you can choose others also here, right? So communication centers, landscapes. So let's see here at others is there. I'll just left click on this, right? It comes up here, right? Entity class regular, right? Okay, slide it down. Okay, fund source owned. He has started his business with the owns. You can write owned and borrowed. Maybe he has borrowed, right? Let's see. Own. So he has put his own capital also and borrowed also, right? Average annual income you see from the balance sheet here. Let's say 5 lakhs here. Now bring this slider down here. This is okay. I think no field is remaining here. Let's bring this slider down. I want to emphasize here, like in retail KIF we were entering various entries here like general details under general tab, basic info, identification, KYC, contact details, addresses, phone number, email IDs. Group details is for when a person is having more than one entity as under his name. So we can create a group entity and we can link all other entities with that group entity, right? Core interface, database, currency, tax certificate details, that is for FATCA, Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act here, right? Okay. So this is done. Bring this sidebar slightly down. Let's see if any field is remaining. A lot of fields must be remaining here. So, okay, this is done. This is done. This is done. Average trade services, if he wants to avail bill discounting, we can make it yes or no, otherwise as per his requirement, right? So it's all up to the request of the customer. So I'll just choose N here and let the bring slider down further. If any field is paramount importance remaining here, you can see primary relationship manager, which is the relationship manager allotted to this account. Click on search here, submit here. She is the one who is allotted this account for monitoring purposes, right? So nothing else is remaining. Just check accessing owner group broth, that is branch authorization, access owner segment, preferential banking, priority banking, private banking. The preferential, you can choose any priority or private banking, right? It depends on whatever you want to choose, you can choose here. Preferential here, let's see if any field is still remaining. Otherwise it will give an error at the end. KIF ID, you have to leave this blank, although this field is marked with the red asterisk. Now identification documents, KYC, add identification documents, very important. Documents type, let's say, so it's a proprietorship concern, right? So where is proprietorship here? I'll just bring this drop down further. Here it is, proprietor. Then document code 10, right? Scan required, yes or no as per his ID. And what is the unique ID? Enter here. Mandatory document, yes. Place of issue. So whenever you want to choose, select Mumbai. The list will be very long in the branches. So just write first three words of the place or country or state that you're looking, suffix with percentage here. Click on submit here. Mumbai is the location code here. Select that. Issue date should be prior to. So I had on incorporation date was, let's say it was 17th September 2017 here, right? This is here. Issue date cannot be less than incorporation date, so this has to be, so you just have to note it down, the incorporation date there. So I'll take it February 2018, right? Should be prior to July 18. Let's see if it takes it. I think it has taken. Expiry date, if you know. Is document verified? Yes. OSV. Issuing organization, so let's say any local body, or you can write others as per your convenience, right? Save here. Country is mandatory. It's giving me country code is essential here. So you don't have to write IND and percentage, just write IN in the first block. Automatically you can see here India has populated by itself. Save here. Similarly, you can add more KYC documents here. I'm not showing it, just click on this PAN number, everything you can add it here, right? So in case you want to change this address, right, details here, KYC, we can remove this and edit KIF entity, and we can change this. Contact details, similar like retail KIF ID. Preferred address type has to be registered. Add address, choose this structured, otherwise it has free text also structured here. Building number, for just heaven practice sake, we'll write anything here. These fields are mandatory, otherwise these fields are also available, wherein if the address is long you can put there. Let's say Park Street. Then city here, where it was, let's again choose Mumbai. So very difficult, don't type yourself, otherwise it might make mistake. Mumbai, suffix with percentage, click on submit, you will get Mumbai here. Double left click on that. Address valid from, so this has to be prior to 2020. Let's say 17. Let's see if it takes it or not, right? It is taken. So incorporation date, these are mandatory. Relationship start date, incorporation, valid, and address proof received, right? Address valid from. These are very essential in doing corporate KIF ID. Address proof received, yes. So nothing else. Yeah, state Maharashtra. So it's advisable, don't type yourself Maharashtra, otherwise it may create a problem if there is any space, or just write MAH suffixed with percentage. Click on submit, you'll get Maharashtra here, right? Double left click on this. This is selected here, right? Pin code mandatory hai 400087, right? So this is essential. So I hope nothing is remaining. Let's save here. Country is mandatory, I'm forgetting everywhere, unfortunately. IN, it gives me a warning. Save here, right? So this is done. Now phone and email IDs, this is essential. Now preferred contact, cell phone, people have cell phones now. Preferred email, communication with which we can communicate here. Add phone, cell phone here. First block is for country code 91, and this, for practice you can write, I'm writing any number here, otherwise in actuality you will be writing the number provided by the customer as it is. Save here. Now I have added phone, I have to add email. Again click on the same tab, change this drop down to email, type communication here, and any name you want to save it is available here. So let's say it is, right? Okay, save here. This is done. Now nothing is to be done here. We have done this identification, we have done this. So there was no selection tab here. Contact details, group details not required, link group, any group, core interface. So there are certain codes for MIS, right? So this can be used later on by the bank in case of need. It's not required here. Currency is mandatory here. Add CCY currency here, same. Just click on save. This is selected here, you can see here, right? Now demo relationship is not necessary. Okay, so preferentials, and let's see what is remaining. Okay, relationship is not required. Let's see if any field is remaining. Okay, relationship, let's see. It is a beneficiary, contact, corporate representative, so we are opening account of the beneficiary itself. leave it as it is, right? So we need not to change anything. If it is someone else, we have to add the relationship. In case if he is a guarantor, introducer, other relationship, shareholder, we can do it accordingly here, right? Preferences, preferred communication channel. What does he want to prefer? Branch, chat, DSA. So he customer, we can have that information. We can decide. I'll leave it blank here. Financials, right? So nothing else is here. So let's see if any field is remaining. I think I've entered all the information that was required. Now I'll click on submit. Let's see how does it take place, right? So FATCA also tax collection certificate. Let's do it no, right? Foreign act tax reporting required, no, right? So let's see, click on submit. If there is a error, yeah, these fields are remaining. Key contact person is necessary. I forgot this in general details, right? So let's say who is the key contact person? Jai Bhagwan. So this is here, and native language. I think I missed out this also. Click on this native language. Oh yes, this was after fund source owned and this thing. So this Infeng is the language to be used, right? So let's see if anything else is remaining. Let's see, must be something here also. Okay, let's submit again. Adequate segment access must be available for selected relationship manager. Click on OK here. Note down the KIF ID that has been created here. That is 100002300, right? 1234, yeah. Okay, so this now corporate KIF ID has been created of proprietorship. So saving is in progress. Okay, do you get this? Don't change anything here. KIF creation corporate, don't select any process here, right? Don't have to do anything here. Just save selection process here. There was an error saving. Let's see what happens. Wrong process is attached here. Okay, so let's see why is it giving a problem here. Okay, I'll just choose for by mistake here edit, although it is not required here. Edit, let me see, process was saved successfully, right? So it should not be added, it should be KIF corporate only, right? This has been created here. So I hope with practice you'll learn all these fields. I have explained the meaning of all these fields which are mandatory as per Red District. So hope this will find you in good knowledge sake. That will help you working in the branches. Now I will try and show you next video how to approve this video as a verifying authority here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me your comments, give me your feedback. I'll be glad to incorporate it. Thank you.